Hello everyone, this is Moonlight Learning Academy, and today we are going to be doing questions 6 through 15 for the 2022 Grade 8 Mathematics Day exam for New York State. So let's get started. For question 6, it says triangle P undergoes a sequence of transformations resulting in triangle Q. Which sequence of transformations could be used to show that triangle Q is similar but not congruent to triangle P? So here we have some definitions, and make sure to pause the video and copy them. Are you done? Good. So let's read them. Congruent is when the shapes are the same with the same size. You could do anything to the shape, like you could rotate it, you could mirror it. Just make sure that the shape stays the same, like the angles are the same, and it generally looks the same, and the size is the same. Similar shapes are when both shapes are the same, but they can be different in size. Reflection is the mirror of a shape through either the x or the y-axis, usually. Translation is when every point of a shape moves the same distance in the same direction. Rotation is the circular movement of a given shape at an angle, and it can be done around a certain point, usually the origin in 8th grade state test problems. Dilation is where the image is increased or decreased in size using a constant of proportionality. So if you look through all of the answer choices, knowing these definitions, you can quickly see that the correct answer would be B. I mean D. I misspoke. So the correct answer would be D. And this is because you can translate triangle P by moving it, and you could dilate it to be bigger or smaller so that the triangles are the same shape but different in size, thus making them similar but not congruent. Let's move on to the next problem. So for question 7, it says a scatter plot is shown below. Which statement best explains why these data can or cannot be modeled using a line of best fit? So here I have some more definitions. Make sure to pause the video and copy them down. Are you done? Good. So linear patterns is patterns that make a straight line, and this definition is only applicable when we're talking about graphs. So like number patterns, you cannot use this definition. Line of best fit is a straight line that expresses the relationship of the points in a scatter plot. For a more precise definition, it is a straight line that maximizes the data between it and some data, according to Investopedia.com. So after looking at the definitions, you could quickly see that the correct answer for question 7 would be B. And it's B because if you try to make a line that generalizes the points, then the line would not be a straight line. And remember when the definition of line of best fit is a straight line that expresses the relationship of the points? Well, the line is not straight, and it's a nonlinear pattern, so the correct answer is B. I mean, the line is not straight, so it does not have a line of best fit, and that is because the points do not follow a linear pattern. So, moving on to question 8, it says, what is the solution, if any, to the equation 3 open parentheses x minus 2 close parentheses plus 4 equals 3x plus 6? Okay, so we have this equation, and our first step would be to distribute the 3 to x and negative 2. And after distributing the 3 to x and negative 2, we would get 3x minus 6 plus 4 equals 3x plus 6. And after that, we have to add 4 to negative 6. After doing that, you would get 3x minus 2 equals 3x plus 6. Now, there's no value of x that you could use to make this equation true. Like, nothing could be used for x to make both sides of the equation equal to each other. So there's no solution. Since there's no solution, that means the correct answer is C. Let's move on to the next problem. For question 14, it says, which expression is equivalent to parentheses, 15 to the power of 3, close parentheses, times, open parentheses, 15 to the negative 7th power, close parentheses. So one of the rules of exponents is that a to the x power times a to the y power equals a to the x plus y power. If you replace the values, you would get 15 to the 3rd power times 15 to the negative 7th power. You would get that's equals to 15 to the 3rd plus negative 7th power, which is equal to 15 to the negative 4th power. I wrote it in this line so you guys could visualize that better. Another rule is a to the negative x power equals 1 over a to the x power. And if you replace the values of a and x again, you'd get 15 to the negative 4th power equals 1 over 15 to the 4th power, which is answer choice C. So let's move on to the last problem. For question 15, it says Alex opened a savings account with an initial deposit of $50. Each month he deposits the same amount of money. He uses the equation T equals 50 plus 25M to determine T, the total amount of money in his savings account in M months. What is the unit rate and what is the meaning of the unit rate? So the answer for this problem is A, because the 50 in T equals 50 plus 25M represents the amount he already had in the savings account, and the 25M shows that he puts $25 each month in the savings account. Therefore, $25 is the unit rate, and it represents the $25 that he puts each month in the savings account. Alright everyone, that is all for today. If you found this video useful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!